A Huntsville police officer is waiting to learn if his murder case will move forward. This is video just into our newsroom of William Darby leaving court after a 5-hour hearing today.
And for the first time, we saw body camera footage of the day that he actually shot and killed a suicidal man. You see Officer Darby walk up to the man's home with his shotgun drawn. We've frozen the video at the moment where Darby fires. I'm Naja Sherman.
And I'm Dan Schaefer. Wait 31 Sydney Martin is live at the Madison County Courthouse now after hearing what happened from everyone who was on the scene that day. Sydney?
Dan, Naja, we saw the moments leading up to and following when Officer William Darby fired his department-issued shotgun. We didn't see the video just from Darby's body camera video, but from the other two officers that were on the scene. The three officers who were at Jeffrey Parker's home on August 3rd, 2018, took the stand. They each recalled what happened a year ago today and watched back and explained their actions to Madison County Judge Donna Pate. The video has never been seen by anyone but Huntsville police and the defense and prosecution. Parker's best friend said his questions were answered after waiting a whole year.
We are all happy we got to see was finally what the footage was, because we've all been up wondering what in the world has happened.
Darby testified he arrived to help and believed the female officer on scene was in danger. That's because the suspect, Jeffrey Parker, had a gun to his head, and the officer was out in the open and not pointing her gun at him. Darby, in an interview 3 days after the incident with the Huntsville police investigator, was asked to explain what happened leading up to him firing the fatal shot. He explained in part, "I regret that it became necessary, but I don't regret it happened," end quote. Officer Justin Beckles was also on the scene. He testified he believed the female officer was in danger too and didn't have control of the situation.
I would say, from my perspective, it was quite a shock and quite a downer.
Beckles said he was also ready to shoot Parker and explained it was in part inevitable. We needed to eliminate the threat from noncompliance, end quote. The female officer who testified told the judge she didn't believe she was in danger, and Parker said he wouldn't shoot her. She did admit she didn't know Parker before the shooting and didn't realize until seeing video after the incident that her gun wasn't pointed at him. She also admitted she was sent to remedial training after the shooting because she didn't follow protocol. Parker's friend leaves the courthouse with answers about what happened and the moments leading up to him being killed on his own couch.
We've always wondered what in the world actually happened. Now we know, for example, why he had a closed casket. If that means anything, and it's been quite a down year considering the whole situation.
Now, the judge did not make a decision today on Darby's immunity. She's expected to announce her decision in the coming weeks. Live in Huntsville, Sydney Martin, Way 31 News.
All right, thank you, Sydney. In court today, we learned more about the weapons Officer Darby and Jeffrey Parker were holding at the time. Darby was armed with a shotgun, and Parker had what looked like it was a revolver to his head. However, a Huntsville police investigator testified the gun was actually a flare gun that Parker altered, but it looked like an actual gun. Darby testified a slug was in the shotgun instead of a shell that contained 9 pellets. Darby said the slug was in the gun because he wanted to be accurate if he was forced to shoot. So here is a look at all of the events that brought us to where we are today. Darby shot and killed Parker in that short standoff 1 year ago today. The following month, May 2018, the review board cleared Darby and other officers, saying they acted within policy. But the district attorney sent the case to a grand jury. In August of 2018, Darby was arrested and charged with murder. In January, he requested immunity. A hearing on that matter was postponed in February and moved to today. The 1-year anniversary of the shooting, by the way. Darby is still on paid leave and considered a member of the Huntsville Police Department.